Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at this Toplite 25 watt, 75 watt incandescent equivalent CFL bulb. Now I want to say this is probably a early to mid 2000s style product, but what do you think in the comments down below? I mean, maybe you'll get some hints off of the packaging here, but it's definitely not a super early CFL or a late one either. So, Toplite, this particular design looks very much like a Westinghouse version that I have in the collection, almost to a T. I'm sure I have a video of it somewhere, but that bulb is back home. So anyway, we have Toplite energy saving bulb. It has some type of instant rebate here, but it's so small I can't really read it. Maybe being closer to the camera, you guys can read it. 1,450 lumens for 25 watts gets you 8,000 hours. And here we have some other information about the bulb. It looks like they're talking about interference with TVs and radios and megahertz there and all that kind of stuff. Made in China, not for use with dimmers, but you know what? We'll try it on the Variac, of course. Other side of the packaging says 7 years when used at 3 hours a day. American Top Lighting Incorporated, California, toplite.com. Okay, so we do have websites on here. Interesting. Minimum starting temp is -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing on the bottom. And there's the top of the package. Okay, let's go ahead and get it out of here. So, we're greeted with Toplite. Caution notice, 120 volt, 25 watt. When I first saw this bulb, I thought it was maybe one of those daylight bulbs they use for, you know, pets and birds and things like that. But no, it looks like just a regular one to me. I'm sure it's probably warm white in color. But of course we'll see when we turn it on. It doesn't, yeah, it says warm white light, duh, right in front of me. I don't know if that's some type of date code or what they have going on there. They did melt or glue some pieces of plastic or glass, feels like plastic to me, in between the tubes here to help give them some more support, because other than that you just have the seals here in between that secure the tubes together, because of course you have your two electrodes here and then it works its way across to the other one. Have some ventilation here at the bottom, and if we look down in the middle there's a vent there as well, so that's definitely nice to help with long life. So let me go ahead, and I have an adapter in the socket here. We'll get that out, and we'll screw this bulb in. And let's turn it on for the first time. Here we go. Not too bad. Definitely one of those CFLs that's going to take quite a while to get to full brightness, to be honest. And that's one of the nice things about the older preheat ones. Those were full mercury and were at full brightness when they turned on. You know, especially the PL adapters. I love those. But LEDs, you don't have that problem nowadays. And I mean, it is cold out here. It's about 45. Well, I think it says it's 50 degrees out here now. But it's not necessarily the warmest temperature ever. Well, while it's warming up, and it seems to be doing that quite quickly, actually, we'll turn off the lights here. And we'll point the side that's the brightest at the lux meter, because if we point the side that isn't fully warmed up yet, I mean, that's kind of cheating, but I mean, that side's up here. So we're getting about 240 lux, and it's slowly going up, actually. You can see it improve as the lamp warms up. 310, yeah, definitely getting up there. I mean, you can't really tell it with your eyes, to be real honest, other than if you look at the bulb and see that the one side isn't necessarily dim anymore. But it's neat to see it raise in real time here on the meter. Okay, so we're getting kind of leveling out at 355 lux or so here. Oh, 360. Okay, so it's slowly warming up a little bit more. But a very nice even distribution of light with the U-bent tubes. Definitely got to full brightness pretty quickly. Very impressed, actually. Nice warm white color. Very much like an incandescent. You know, you get some of those nice, I think they were like tri-phosphor warm white bulbs. And those have a very nice kind of pinky color to it. And they're not like my most favorite thing for certain applications, but I do love seeing that. I have a Circle Line adapter in the house, and a very nice when it's on with that phosphor color. Okay, so now that we have it at full brightness, let's go ahead and, let's turn it back on, and let's read some readings here. So we're at 22.9 watts, 23 watts, power factor of 0.58, 0.32 amps, at 118.7 volts. So let's go ahead and unplug it here, and we'll plug it into our Variac, turn it on. And it's not dimmable, but let's see what it does. So that's 110, 100, 90. It's not liking that too much. I can hear it buzzing. 80, 70 volts. It's definitely starting to get very weak. 60 volts. Wow, we're still going. It is getting weaker, though. It's definitely dimmer. 50 volts. It's dimming quite nicely. I mean, it's probably not supposed to be doing this. Look at the blackening on that. Oh, my. 40. Okay, now this is very surprising. Oh, there we go. We went out. Okay, let's bring it back up. Give it the appropriate amount of voltage. Make it happy again. Well, that was interesting. It didn't flicker as bad as I would expect, but I think that's because we're on a Variac versus a regular dimmer. But not bad. Yeah, very surprising. Let's turn our lights back on here. And we'll turn this one off. Ooh, it's nice and warm. It's not overly hot, but it warms up my fingers, so that feels nice. Yeah, not a bad quality bulb. It has a very slight smell to it, I'm sure just from manufacturing, but that'll probably burn off as it's used. Yeah, not bad at all. Very nice find. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video going over this Toplite 25 watt, 75 incandescent watt equivalent CFL bulb. Also, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.